Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Belgium.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's come to nothing.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Best. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's a good run down the right. Not the most accurate pass. This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. Rafinha. He is through here. Best play. Oh, smashing header. Goal, Belgium! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Belgium have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
There tries a shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And this is Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Pullet.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. Lahm at it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Cruyff. Busquets. Raikkonen. Here's the team's great visionary. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Tonali. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Belgium! And they're back in front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And yes, it's him again. Belgium take the lead. And that's a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Boucher is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Boucher gets the foot in and wins the ball. Lahm tries to play it through. And that has been cleared. Tonali.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's Busquets. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing.
The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Belgium head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. It's made its way to him.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That pass isn't the best. Pushkas. And now they can spring out of defence. Vicious ball here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruyff's cross. And he's managed to get rid. That could spell trouble. Oh, sweet feet. Looking to play him in. And it's O'Shea. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. And they're quick to get it back. Lahm. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Lahm. So nearly the perfect ball. Rafinha. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's gone backward. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good ball. Decent chance! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net.
Real chance! That is a crunching tackle. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? O'Shea, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Messi. Messi! Just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. He is just... And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Belgium have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Best. Messi. Messi's cross. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both
Push
sides,
cash.
actually.
Number 16. Now,
Nicely
coming
intercepted.
on the field. Number
That's
15.
Royce.
Ibrahimovic.
Threads one in.
Number
Might be danger
23.
here. Shoots! Goal! Belgium! is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Belgium go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's had a shot! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Both sides
11,
then taking this chance to
George Best.
turn to their benches.
Number 14.
Belgium take a
Johan
2-goal
Cruyff.
lead and are looking good
Coming
for
on
the
the
win.
field.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to
Substitution
calm
taking
down.
place.
But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that is tidy, really tidy. Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust defending.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Throw in. Schneider. He's gone for goal. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Four added minutes has been
O'Shea.
indicated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's cause for mild irritation. Thuram. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Belgium
occasion.
against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And audacious! Off the bar! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shevchenko. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Maldini goes on a charge down the left. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Belgium leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. Rijkaard. And it's Cancelo. Threads one in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shoots! Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Iwobi. And Zanetti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tonali. And here's Messi. Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Iwobi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That is a brilliant interception. João Cancelo. Rashford. Could move up a gear here. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Iwobi. Driving forward. Right, Shevchenko. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, red. Nice interception. Baini. To Chiellini. Baini. Zanetti is onto it in a flash. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't.
He's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now there's a fight. Shapes to shoot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
5 minutes till the break. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar charging for... Neymar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Phillips clears it away. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Bensebaini gets a foot in here. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Busquets. That is
There
good
will be 1
awareness.
minute added time.
Maldini. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Belgium really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The
And
boss
a
will
quick
be
reminder
demanding
today
the
that
same
parking
level
in the
of
area
intensity
around the
from his
stadium
team.
is strictly
I
forbidden.
expect to see the
Please
same
use
positive
parking provided by the
intent
club or
after
any
the
other
break,
paid
the
parking
same
facilities
purpose.
in the area. Substitution in
Belgium
progress.
are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Shevchenko. Rafinha threads one in. Messi gets into a good position. Chiellini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Look at the space and the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counterattacks.
Bullish header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Neymar. Looking for the run. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko. He's being urged to shoot. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And Shevchenko! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on... Oh, they could be caught out here! The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard. Iwobi. Shevchenko. And it's Cancelo. Neymar has it out wide and in space. And that's been drilled in. Oh, what a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafinha. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Pullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. How many? He's gone for goal!
Great football, shot and save. Besson clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And here's Shevchenko. Driving through the middle. And they're back on the ball again. Iwobi! Off the post. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this could be a chance. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's only too grateful to capital. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's...
Just the goalkeeper's a beat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has not gone well. And the counter is on. Mateus. That's a sharp pass. Best. And here's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And this is Royce. Crosses it in here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Best. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Royce has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Busquets. And it's Snyder. Still goalless at the moment. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Belgium have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Knocks it into space. Looking to go deep. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. Pull it. He's through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet wins the duel this time. Mateus. And this is Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's on his way.
Best. Belgium really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's in plenty of space here. Jordi Alba, cross to the back post, climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi powering forward here. Now it's Messi. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Pull it, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And the Sale goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
George Best. George Best.
Belgium are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this,
There will
but
be 1 minute
I'd
at
say
a
go
time.
grab a third. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good. Messi is on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, to review the first half.
Belgium certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Just a quick
They need
announcement.
to
We
keep
would like
pushing,
to inform
keep
you that
imposing. Don't
CCTV
leave
is
the
now
door
in
open for the
operation for
opposition.
your safety.
Belgium are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. Moved on forwards. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Takes a shot. Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some resolute defending there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Kalulu going vertical. Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time.
Could be danger here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nouri. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. That's an excellent interception. Best can see things, others simply cannot. Well, played right into his path. Bullet has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Keeper's got his work done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Schneider, oh, good-looking ball. Royce receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. 75 minutes played. And it's Messi. Now it's Royce. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Royce. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider. Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar, and he plays one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Substitution in progress.
That was somewhat errant. Best given the lift of his goal. Schneider. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a pretty loose
2
pass.
added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Belgium are having a ball here. Schneider has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself. And that's that. Belgium pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
Just a quick
relentlessness.
announcement. It is now time for our special
Best
lottery.
taking in
Please
the
grab your
accolades,
tickets to a
having been
giveaway
named
walking
man of the
through.
match. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you, keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And so, the national anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
So it's away we go then. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Belgium are looking to break at pace. And here's Suarez. Now it's Cantona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move and executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Mateus. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Luis Suarez. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's forced to go back. Strong running down that left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Busquets. Quarter of an hour played. Gomez. And it's Gomez. Alderete. Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi played into the box. Cantona trying to keep this in. Out to the right. Almiron. That looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Mateus. Now it's Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Paraguay looking to pass their way through. Steaming on goalwards. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Almiron. He's a sharp little ball here. Almiron with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
We expected better, and so did he. Belgium looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Cantona in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. Half-time getting close now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez looking for options for movement. Big chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a throw-in. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain
There
and
will be
brawn.
1 minute added time.
Busquets. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Belgium really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be
Security staff
demanding the same
police
level of
please
intensity
report to
from
the
his team.
staff room
I'd
immediately.
expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Belgium go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Crosses it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. And this is Messi! Gomez with the clearance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alderete. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
18, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
A case now of complete control. That's an imaginative pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for...
It's Luis Suarez! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Belgium certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Up he goes! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Big header! This time surely! He's kicked it out just. So we've reached the hour mark. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Owned beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Busquets. For Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper there.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona is onto this. Messi. Good play on the left-hand side here. Great defending, strong and determined. Xabi Alonso is the guilty party there. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Minutes is number 18, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Paraguay can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So they were calling for him, and now they get it.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about them.
He gets big! No, he can't turn it in. Decent progress down the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't...
Shot it! Oh! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gomez. That's gone for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cantona. Luis Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away.
There will be 5 minutes.
And that has been
time.
cleared. 5 minutes to add. Almiron. And that's another good win of the ball. Cantona. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Messi. And he plays one through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that will be it. Belgium pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.